Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conostep and this is going to be part 10 of my early campaign where I'm playing as Aragon. And in the last episode I was able to make some good progress here in my war against the Almohads. In fact, some pretty dire straits for the Almohads because they are in the middle of a civil war right now. Their eldest son, I think it was their oldest son, and he has 0 loyalty, yeah. I think he had like maybe 1 or 2 to start with, but yeah, that's pretty bad news for the Almohads, and I was able to get them in a siege here in Granada, and their best units are going to die by the end of this turn. They're just going to starve to death, and then Granada is going to be mine. That's going to feel very, very good, because I do have this stack here in Morocco, just trying to hold off the Almohads, making sure that I have time to finish the siege here, and then I will just give Morocco back. I don't really care about Morocco. And then I do have my emissary here, who is just kind of getting ready to make a ceasefire with whoever is in control of the Almohads by the end of this turn, because obviously there's going to be a civil war. It looks like, I mean, this is a decent stack for, you know, what it is, and I think I would put my bets on the son winning out this civil war here, so I'll see if I can get a ceasefire with him. At the, I suppose at the end of this turn, well, not the end of this turn, but, it's going to take 1 turn for this to fall, and then I can retreat from here, and then basically the Almohads take back Morocco, even though there is a little garrison here. But then after that, then I'll get the ceasefire. And I can start focusing on this upcoming war with Spain. And that should go pretty well, because they are kind of focused on the war with the French right now. And hopefully the French don't attack me. I need to remind myself, how many people are the French at war with? Yeah, plenty. The French are at war with plenty of people right now. And I'm their ally, right? Yeah. Just have to keep things keep track of things, because I am playing another campaign. So, yeah, I would like to focus on getting ships going, so I can eventually, you know, get my trade empire going. But I really feel like my economy, you know, I am in the green, but barely. I'm only making 519 per year, and I do think that pretty much all my money has to go towards soldiers right now, so that I can defeat the Spanish, and then that will also help out in the long term, because then I can send those armies to Antioch to take that province. So it's not just, you know, for the short term, it is for the long term as well, building up those armies. So yeah, I would love to get ships going, but I can't justify it quite yet. I want to take these extra provinces first before I you know, focus on ships again. So that should be fine. It shouldn't take too long, I think having just, you know, 1 full stack per province that the Spanish own will be enough. You know, I can send 1 stack to Portugal, 1 stack to Leon, and 1 stack to Navarre. And that should be plenty enough to finish off Spain in just like a couple turns. So, as far as how close I am to getting that done, well, I do have pretty much like 2 full stacks already. Now, they're not exactly the troop composition that I want to fight Spain. I do want for Spain, because they have all of these Genites, and they do have a few Royal Knights as well. I basically just want javelins, spears, and archers, and some Genites, and that's mostly it. I'm not going to really need too many feudal men-at-arms, because swordsman is not going to really do too much against their cav-heavy armies here, but that's going to be okay. I just have to pretty much get, I think, roughly like 1 army to go. So what's going to happen is I will garrison Granada with just like 2 peasants. We'll have my main army sitting here in Cordoba to protect Cordoba and Granada from any attacks coming from Morocco. And hopefully that doesn't happen, because hopefully that you know, if I get a ceasefire, hopefully the Almohads do honor that ceasefire. And they shouldn't be too threatening once this happens, because although there is gold in Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia, and gold is a decent resource in the beginning of the campaign to make a decent buck, they don't really have any trade income or trade resources other than in Morocco. There is hides available, but other than that, there's no real long-term big income that can be made from these territories here. And to make that income off of hides, they'd need to build off a trade empire in the first place, and they don't have any boats right now. So I'm not too worried about the Almohads becoming a big threat once this is dealt with. So hopefully they take that ceasefire and they just kind of sit there and look pretty, because I just kind of want a buffer between myself and the Egyptians, and I would be totally happy with that. I don't really want these provinces, so I would be totally fine with that. So if I have one army sitting in Cordoba protecting these two provinces, then that army can blitz Portugal just for a really quick, cheeky little turn, and then another army can take out Leon, and then I can attack Navarre as well. So that, yeah, that's going to be the plan going forward as far as this turn. I don't think I really have much to do in this turn, other than train up a few more soldiers, but that's probably going to be it. Now I do have another heir. He just became of age, Prince Sancho. Alright, let's see how he's doing. Improved farmland has been finished here in Valencia, and then I think I'm just another turn away from having an improved farmland in Leon, Castile, right? And then, yeah, I have a defense that's been built for my keep here in Aragon. And yeah, Prince Alfonso, this is my eldest son. And yeah, he's utterly fearless now. He's looking good. This man wouldn't even know how to spell fear, let alone feel any when confronting his enemies. +2 valor, +2 morale. That is awesome, man. What a beast. Awesome. And he is my eldest, so that's good stuff. Prince Sancho, he's the one that just came of age. So yes, he is irritable, so +1 dread. And then he's also a great warrior, so +5 health as well. So that's decent, but it looks like he has 0. Is that 0 command stars? I'm going to have to take a look and see. And then my king, he's a builder, +10 happiness in all my provinces. Not bad, not bad at all. Let's see how my new guy is. Prince Sancho, yeah, 3 commands, not bad, honestly. 3 acumen, yeah, good loyalty. 3 dread, very, very solid. I'm happy to see it, yeah, happy to see it, and I always can use an extra, yeah, unit of Royal Knights, of course, as well. Let's see, so I have a new set of glorious achievements. It looks like everything is the same now, so what we're looking at is the points are going to get counted again in 1175, so it's quite a ways away from now, so don't really have to worry about that. But I can send Prince, So yeah, so the castle in Granada fell, that's awesome. What am I going to be making off Granada? 261, not good enough. How about I do that? 326, that looks pretty good. And they never even built a silver mine here, so that seems like I should do that right away. Silver mine, yeah, 750, takes 2 years. Yeah, it's expensive, but should be worth it. Honestly, let's actually do the border fort first, just for that extra population loyalty, and then do the silver mine after that. Yeah, and that should be fine. Now I can just, so there's still the civil war going on between the two factions here. So let's just kind of get out of this, get out of Morocco. I'm totally fine with that. And then, yeah, just get out of Granada too. Well, let's get a couple peasants right away. What can I train here? Yeah, not much. Urban militia and peasants. So let's get a couple peasants just to kind of garrison the castle. And yeah, in the meantime, I can just keep on getting troops and armies ready to invade the Spanish. And like I was saying before, I'm not too far off, honestly. It feels pretty good. My income is now almost 900 florins. That feels pretty good because I'm making money now off of the English Channel. And then I did get that improved farmland as well in Valencia. And then I'm 2 turns away before having improved farmland here in Castile as well. So that's going to be pretty good for me. Yeah, nice. Yeah, making almost 900 florins feels pretty gosh darn good. And I can also get some more by assigning a governorship to the province of Granada. Here is the man for the job, Lord Gonzalo. You are now the Duke of Granada. Yeah, 4 acumen and plenty of loyalty, good piety as well. Is that going to come into play here? I'm not sure. Zeal, yeah, 23%. It's not really going to come into play, and that's I think that's okay because I don't think that there's a negative population loyalty if his is high and the zeal is low. I think it's just if the governor's piety is low and the zeal is high, I think that's when the population loyalty takes a hit. But I'm not sure about that, so if you do know otherwise, please let me know. Other than that, I don't think there's really much else for me to do here. I am training a few more soldiers, but other than that, yeah, building that border fort in Granada, and then eventually working on, what was I going to work on? Yeah, the silver mine, yeah. That looks good, so I think, actually, yeah, I forgot to move up. Let's keep exploring the world with my princesses. Don't really have much else to do, so let's just kind of see what's going on in the world. And yeah, looks like France is taking some territories off the Germans. And of course the English as well. The French have invaded England. Man, it's just crazy how good the French are in this game. Like, they can just fight 3 factions and be okay. It's just really, really something. Really, really impressive. And was that it? Was that all that I was exploring with? I think so. I just have my emissary hanging out here, just kind of waiting to see who wins this war here with the Almohads. So, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we'll be giving up Morocco as well. So, let's just drop a save and keep moving along. There's been a great fair of Champagne. The lords of Champagne have encouraged trade in their lands for many years, showing much wisdom in knowing that trade as well as land brings wealth to a people. Champagne has easy-flowing rivers to bring merchants and their goods from far away, all to trade at the great fair. This wise policy gives the governors of Champagne +3 acumen. Good for them, but it doesn't really have anything to do with me, so... Moving on, it looks like the Almohads have finally concluded their civil war, and it looks like the original... Was this the... Yeah, this is the original king, I believe. Right? I mean, it's 35, so it couldn't have been the guy that started the revolt. Huh, so he's four stars? Was he 4 stars before? That doesn't seem right. I thought he was 2 stars before. In any case, yeah, let's try to get a ceasefire. Or, wait, an alliance? Is he the new one? Huh. Yeah, we're no longer at war with the Almohads, so I wonder if he's the new faction. Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think that the previous Almohad king had this many good traits. Natural leader, murderous temper, great builder, affable, +3 acumen and +30 happiness. Oh my god, alright. Huh. So we are not at war with the Almohads. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting an alliance with them. They are, yeah. They have the Byzantines, the Danes, and the Russians as their allies. Yeah, let's try to get an alliance with them. And just further secure this border here. Because I'm totally fine with this, you know? What do they have? Just a bunch of Saharan cavalry. Okay, yeah. Huh. Yeah, just a bunch of light cav, pretty much. And then they're 1 king, so they're 1 Gulan bodyguard, 1 unit of archers, and then 4 units of peasants. And that's all the Almohads have, I believe. Huh. It's crazy that won the battle, but... I mean, the Saharan cav, it's not a bad unit. The Saharan cav are pretty decent. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, I'm not too worried about them. As long as I get a, alliance, that'd be pretty cool. But if not, that's okay as well. Let's see if I can move this army off of Granada. And are people going to be mad at me? Yeah, let's just bring taxes down for now in Granada so that I can get staged and start getting ready to attack, Spain. I have just now had another son come of age, Prince Fernando, and he's looking pretty good, 4 stars, yeah. And then the approved farmland is finished here in Castile as well. And then, let's see, so, alright, yeah, the Almohads have accepted my offer of alliance. Sweet! Awesome. And then Prince Fernando, so he's strange, ooh, that's not good. -1 morale, -10 happiness. Yeah, so he's not going to be, I mean, 4 stars is good, but -1 morale is not good. Killer instinct, I mean, +2 valor, +1 dread, so he's going to be a good fighter. For sure. Hey, check out the mercenary pool in Castile. This is looking pretty good. I mean, the unit quality itself isn't super tremendous. I mean, the only really good unit is my feudal men-at-arms here. And then the armored spearman's pretty solid as well. And then 4 basic spearmen, and then 1 mounted sergeant, which is a pretty solid light cav. And then a basic horse archer. Not great troop quality, but just being able to get this many troops just right now, immediately, seems pretty good. That would put me in a position where I might be able to attack Spain, like, right away, honestly. Maybe, oh man, I don't know. I think I want to buy all of those. It's really tempting. Maybe even the siege weapons as well. The ballista and the mangonel, just to make sure that I can get past these castles fast enough. The good news is that Spain only does have a tier 1 castle in each of their provinces, Navarre, Leon, and Portugal. Yeah, that's very tempting. It's very tempting just to get all of this. Where was that again? Yeah, right here. And then 1, 2, just do all of that. How much is that going to cost? $4.91? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's buy them, and then let's buy another round. So, pretty expensive for sure. All of a sudden, my income has gone to the negative, so negative 249, which is not good. That means that I do need to basically attack, like, right away. I don't know if this turn is the turn, though. Maybe I just want to wait one more turn, because I do want to get my 2 sons that are here. I want to get them up to Aragon, or at least I want to get them to Castile so that they can participate in this battle in Navarre. I do want to have at least 2 units of Royal Knights fighting against their 3.5 units here in Navarre. Yeah. I will have this silver mine finished at the end of this turn, so that will help offset the cost of these mercenaries by a little bit here. And other than that, ooh, I do remember... Yeah, since I do have 2 sons that have just recently become of age, I do need to find them wives. So that will give my emissary something to do here, so... Let's just get to it. What can I find? Let's see, I see an Italian princess, so let's go talk to her. And who else? Who else? Where's my emissary? Is he hiding? I can't quite see him. I think he's there. The Spanish do want to get an alliance with me, and I'm just going to say no to this. Because, yeah, I'm going to be attacking them very, very, very soon here, so... Yeah, let's see. Nothing too important there. That looks all good. And I think I'm just about ready. I don't think... Yeah, let me get these guys moved up to Castile in this turn, and then I can use them to attack Navarre in the next turn. So, that's not going to come at a moment too soon, because... Yeah, I have... only 561 florins left in my treasury, and negative 659. Jesus Christ. So yeah, I have to attack very, very soon. Hopefully the Almohads do not go after me. They have 2 emissaries hanging out in Cordoba, and then they have this big army sitting in Morocco. So that's definitely a little bit worrisome. But I do have a, good stack here sitting in Cordoba. It's just a matter, though, if this, this Almohad stack attacks Granada, then I need to go in here and defend against the Granada. So hopefully that does not happen during this whole little war I'm about to launch against the Spanish. But this war against the Spanish should go by very, very quickly. So that's going to be the plan there. Here is a new event here in Spain. The respected Islamic scholar Averroes is among the foremost thinkers of this age. Few others match the quality of his study of Aristotle or his belief in rationalism. His commentaries on Aristotle's works are prized by both Islamic and Christian scholars. Added to this are his astounding skills as a physician. This model of wisdom reduces zeal in both Christian and Islamic Spain. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah. And it looks like the Italians have accepted my marriage proposal, so one of my sons has been married, and then it looks like someone's trying to marry my princess. The Sicilians? Or no, the papal states? What? King Aode the First of the Papal States. I didn't think they could marry. And isn't that the Sicilian? That's a Sicilian. What? This is so confusing. That says the Sicilians. So I'm assuming that's the Sicilians, right? And they want to marry my princess? Yeah, why not? That's fine. I can be friends with the Sicilians. For now. How are they doing, by the way? Looks like, yeah, they just have Sicily. So they are kind of stuck. Looks like the Italians have taken Naples, which originally did belong to the Byzantines. But that's kind of like the Sicilians' only natural path of expansion. So if the Sicilians don't get Naples, then they're kind of like, what are they going to do? So yeah, I think I'm just about ready to attack the Spanish now. So I think all that's left is for me to get my armies ready and to go. And it's not going to come a moment too soon. As I was saying before, I'm at negative... I'm in the red right now. I'm negative 579 in my treasury right now. And it's going down by another 314 per turn. So That's not a good look for me. So let's get on with it and take the Spanish. And this is actually perfect timing for me too, because they just had a peasant revolt here in Portugal, so I can attack them at the same time that they're dealing with these peasants. And these peasants are actually like decent. Like there's some feudal men-at-arms and some feudal sergeants and some archers and some javelin men. So that's actually a decent little army. In fact, wouldn't it be the worst idea for me to just let them fight instead of like, going in there this turn and then having a three-way fight? What I could do instead is sit here, let them fight this out, attack Leon and Navarre, take these provinces, make sure I take these provinces, and then, leaving this army here in Cordoba to, potentially ward off the Almohads, because if I leave Cordoba, then maybe they will break their alliance with me and actually attack me, and I do not want that to happen. So yeah, let's just kind of hang out here in Cordoba and then let them fight this out, and I can take Leon and Navarre. Here is what I have in mind for this attack. My king is going to go into Leon and take on this annoying stack of just 5.5 units of Genites. I'm bringing mostly spears, archers, and then some cav as well to help run them down. So that should be enough. Yep, let's declare war against the Spanish. And let's bring a Mangonel as well to help take down that fort. And then over here in Navarre, it's going to be a trickier fight because they actually did get just one more Royal Knight in that last turn, which is really annoying. So one more heir came of age. So I'm going to have to fight up against 4.5 units of Royal Knights, and that's going to be very, very tough. That's a lot. And can I beat that? I don't know. I don't really have the strongest Spearman Corps in this army. I have a unit of Armored Spearmen, and then a unit of Italian Spearmen are my good Spearmen in this army, and then other than that, I have 3 units of Basic Spearmen. And then I don't know if that can hold, honestly. But I'm bringing some Militia Sergeants, good armor-piercing polearm units, a couple units of Javelin Men as well. And then I might not even bring archers in that first wave. I might just go like all Genites, just to throw their javelins and also help hold up against those Royal Knights. So that's what I'm thinking here. So let's just kind of go all in Navarre and see if I can take that. I'm bringing enough soldiers to where like I should be able to wear them down over the course of like multiple waves if I have to. And then that's going to be it. As I was saying before, I'm just going to kind of see how this unfolds here in Portugal. And maybe I can just kind of keep this army here in Cordoba, guarding these 2 provinces, and maybe I can just kind of swing down from Leon and take Portugal after I take Leon. Maybe that's going to be the play. We will see. Okay, so the Spanish are retreating from Leon. So I took that without a fight. Nice, easy. And we are going to have to fight over Navarre. And yeah, I outnumber them by so much. Even though they do have those Royal Knights, I outnumber them by like 1,400 guys. So, oh wait. Actually, no, the French are helping me. Oh. Okay, I was going to say, that seems like a really small force. So the enemy does have 422, but then the French are sending some troops in as well. Interesting. Just a couple of archers. Thanks, guys. But then, yeah, I'm going to have a pretty good stack. So I'm going to get these guys organized to make sure that I have the right army that I want to face off against their Royal Knights. Right off the bat, it looks like the Spanish have a very good position here on the high ground. It's going to be really hard for me to get on equal footing with them. And I pretty much sold out completely on just going all melee focused. I do have a couple units of javelins, and then of course I do have my Genites as well. But other than that, I'm just going full in, trying to meet them, blow for blow. Because I know that typically when the AI has that heavy cav advantage, a lot of times they will just go straight for you, and they won't really mess around, and they'll go straight for you, and they'll catch you off guard many a times. Or at least for me, they will. So I'm going to go in there with my heavy units and try to beat them in a slugging match. Now, the French did actually bring a couple of archers, so maybe that can kind of help me out a little bit. But yeah, we'll see, because I don't want to go right at them. I want to kind of go around a little bit and see if I can get them on even footing. Maybe up on the left side. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that the French are taking their time to go all the way around the right flank of the enemy, while I'm also taking my time to go all the way around the left flank of the enemy. So that's good. That's looking pretty good so far. It looks like they might be actually, you know, they might be engaging before I will get a chance. We will see though. But yeah, so far this is actually pretty good teamwork. Obviously they don't really have much, it's just a couple of archers, but even if those 2 archers can distract 1 unit of Royal Knights while I handle the rest of this army, that can help me out. So, or on the other hand, maybe if this whole army comes down at me and attacks me, then just having a couple of archers be able to shoot at them from the high ground can also help me out. So, either way, this is looking pretty good for me. So, I'm not going to be getting a great position as far as like terrain goes here. They will be still getting a pretty decent downhill charge on me, but at least my left flank might do okay. And yeah, now they are reacting to the archers, so this is my opportunity now. Looks like, yeah, like I said, 1 Royal Knight's going to be reacting to the archers, and then the rest of them are going to be focusing on me. So that's going to be leaving you with what, 4, is it 3.5 or 4.5 Royal Knights? I can't quite remember. I think 3.5 is what I'm going to have to deal with. And that's all it's going to take for the French. So, yeah, looks like 2 units of Royal Knights are being distracted now. Well, okay, just 1. But even just 1's going to help me out. Because now I have to deal with 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, yeah, 4... No, 3.5 units of Royal Knights and then 1 unit of Spanish Unités. And yeah, the king keeps on getting distracted by the archers. And that's really a dumb idea for him. Because he should be focusing on what's important, which is my army, but... You know what? I will take it. So we got some Royal Knights off to the side here. And what do I have to face off against? The Mounted Sergeants, Spanish Unités. Really not much. Really not much. So let's try to get organized here. And then keep pushing up with my left flank here. And bring up my cavalry on my left flank. And let's see. Urban Militia I want to go in. Ooh, this is perfect. My Feudal Men-at-Arms are literally made just to kill Urban Militia. And then let's send my Armored Spearmen and try to get into grips with the Royal Knights. Mounted Sergeants can go off to the distance and flank. And then Spanish Unités can park right here and throw their javelins as well. And then Royal Knights go here. Mounted Sergeants, please keep running. And then how about on this side? Everything's going fine. Alright, so turn around right here. And then Spanish Unités, throw your javelins, please. Let's see. Alright, now they want to go all in on my flank here. So let's bring my Royal Knights and charge here. Spanish Javelins. Let's try to move up quickly here and here. Spearmen go up. And then Royal Knights move up as well. And then, yeah, left flank can go up here as well. And then my cav can move over as well. So yeah, they're all selling out to go all in on here on my left flank. So let's hope that my Spearmen can hold here. Javelin men can start throwing their javelins here, and spearmen try to bog down peasants and whatever. And yeah, javelins can keep throwing in there. Perfect. Nice. That looks pretty good. Honestly, that looks pretty good. So let's get my Royal Knights moving kind of down in this direction, and then I'll have these spearmen just kind of block off those units. I'm totally fine with that. And then Spanish Unités can come down here and kind of like block off as well. That looks really good. I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Spanish Sergeants come out here. And yeah, fight off these Royal Knights. Looks like I'm losing some Feudal Men-at-Arms, but that's okay. Spanish Unités. Yeah, throw javelins here. Actually, kind of go off to the side, actually. No, just throw javelins there. I'm fine with that. Looks like we are breaking some units here in the center, so let's kind of break you there. And yeah, let's just keep these guys away. I'm totally fine with that. This is perfect, honestly. Yeah, I'm totally fine with this. Looks like they're going to catch my spearmen, and yeah, they're going to probably beat my spearmen there. Actually, yeah, Italian infantry, try to beat them. Try to beat them there, and I can send my Royal Knights also to try to fend off this unit of Royal Knights right there. Hold them up, please. Spanish javelins can throw the javelins there. And then how are we doing here? Looks like we still have some Royal Knights of the enemy fighting off my guys, so let's see, can we win here? Spearmen come down here and focus on their Royal Knights. Looks like we're doing pretty well, honestly. Yeah, looks like we're doing pretty well. Let's see, up here, Militia Sergeants can move up a little bit. And yeah, we are getting a fight against their Royal Knights here. And let's see, Horse Archers, do I want them to do anything? Not really. Spanish Unités keep moving up. Javelin men, are you throwing your spears? Please keep throwing your javelins. I'm totally cool with that. And what does the enemy have left? What's their healthiest units? Right here, maybe? Yeah, looks like we're, cutting them down. And then, yeah, one unit of Royal Knights here. Yeah, it looks like we were able to take care of this one, so I'm pretty happy with this. Of course, it's not over yet, but yeah, the Spanish king is fleeing. That's perfect. That is awesome. And yeah, at this point, I think all I need to do really is when the time is right, I'll send my Spanish Genites to chase down their Genites and their archers as well. And I do have horse cav as well. Awesome, fleet. Awesome. So we did capture the Spanish king. That is awesome. And we actually might get a good amount of money from that because they actually might, because I did not attack Portugal. So the Spanish are still going to be, you know, alive. So they might actually ransom back for him and they might pay me. I'm not sure though. I don't know if they can afford him, to be honest. Yeah, come to think of it, I don't know if they can afford them, so I'm just going to kill everyone that I've captured so far. Yeah, even the king, I know. It's a lot of money that I could have kept, but I doubt that they'll be able to pay for him. And I'd rather not have to fight these royal knights again, so that when I do go into Portugal and face off against that army, I simply just have to, beat that army, and that will be the end of the Spanish. Alright, not bad. So I did kill 329, and I captured 38. Oh yeah, I forgot to kill those guys at the end. Oh well, that's fine. And then I lost 199, so that's not bad. Not bad. How did my Genites... Yeah, I captured 20 here, killed 8. How did my Javelin men do? Yeah, Javelin men did, I think, pretty good. Killed 6, and this unit killed 23. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Nice to see Javelin, because that's like all, you know, Royal Knights. Royal Knight kills right there, so... Sweet, awesome. So the Spanish are, yeah, that's a huge blow to the Spanish, and I finally have Navarre. Oh, remember all way back in the day when I wanted to get Navarre? I finally have it. Oh, thank God. The French are the richest. Good for them, I guess. And yeah, so, and that's it. That's in the end of Spanish. I killed the Spanish king, and I killed all of the heirs. Right, that's right. So yeah, they are done for. That is the end of them. So Prince Sancho is now a thinker. -2 piety, +2 acumen. Prince Fernando, honorable warrior, +1 morale, -1 dread. Prince Fernando, fervent, +1 piety and +10% zeal when governing. And scant mercy. He has killed prisoners without hesitation when it looked like the battle might go against him. +1 dread. You know what? I'm fine with it. I am totally fine with it. All right, sweet. That feels very, very good. So let's see, how long? Yeah, so there's some troops here in this castle. I did bring a ballista, yeah, so I can actually get into this fort, hopefully without taking too many casualties. How about this fort? 3 turns, okay. So yeah, I can attack this fort as well. I did bring a mangonel, so that's going to be fine. And then there is going to be this, this force here of just pretty much all Genites. And I can't tell if they actually... Yeah, this is confusing, because I don't know if they actually had to fight that peasant army, because now they are rebels themselves. So it's a little too bad, because this looks like a pretty healthy unit or army of Genites. But you know what? That's fine, because they're not going to be aggressive towards me. And I simply just have to deal with these 2 castles, and then I can send my king's army down from Leon to Portugal, and that way I can leave an army here in Cordoba, just to, make sure the Almohads stay honest here, and they don't attack me here in Cordoba or Granada. And that's going to feel pretty good. So that's nice. That's going to feel very, very good. What's going to be my income now? Ooh, -119. That's still too much. But once I get some income from these provinces, from Leon and Navarre, and then Portugal, of course, I should be, making a decent amount of money. Hopefully, hopefully I'll be back in the green, and I can start focusing on ships so that I can further my trade income as well. But that's all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Constep, and this has been Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.